Hello, everybody, and welcome to Otter Valley Union High School in Brandon, Vermont, and it's girls' high school basketball action coming up for you here tonight. And it is a Tuesday night, and we are just in the middle of December, a few days, December 16th, a few days away from the Christmas holiday, and getting ready for some great basketball competition here. And tonight, the Otter Valley JV girls, this is a JV basketball game to start us off with, and then the varsity will follow. They play host to Mount Anthony Union High School. The Patriots are here in town here tonight at Brandon, Vermont's Otter Valley Union High School, and we are underway here as we have our opening tip-off. And a quick violation happening. The Otter Valley JV girls, we're going to run down their roster here as we go along the way. Very early in the season, and glad you're with us. We've had just a couple of games we've had here so far in the season. As again, we are right in the month of December, just started a week ago. So the Mount Anthony Patriot girls come from the Division I ranks. The Otter Valley girls will play their basketball primarily in Division II. There's a shot underneath in front. As we have the Otter Valley girls in the white uniform as you look out. The darker uniform, the black uniform, is the Mount Anthony Patriots. So they wear a black and blue lettered uniform. And the ball goes out of bounds over there at the sideline. It'll be inbounded here by the Otter girls. JV girl basketball here. A production on PEGTV. Going to try to get a bunch of games here. There's a shot. And that one hit by Shayla Frayne, who's a sophomore for Otter Valley. That's our first basket of the ball game. So Shayla Frayne lining one up nicely there on a layup for the Otter JV girls. They're up on top by a score of 2-0. Just underway, first quarter action. Going to try to run down some of the names here as we go along the way. Lydia Keith, freshman. Emma Derby, a sophomore. Wearing number 3 is Lucy Howe for Otter Valley. There's 3 of our girls here on the floor tonight. Here's, as I just mentioned, Lucy Howe, number 3, controlling the ball in the front court for Otter Valley. There's a nice drive to the basket, and that will be a jump ball. 3 defenders converging on Otter Valley's Clover Hobbs. Clover wears the number 11. She is called for a jump ball. Tie-up possession goes to Mount Anthony. So the Patriot girls will bring it down the floor. We have the Otter girls waiting back here on defense. Otter Valley going to use looks like a man-to-man defense. And there's a ball going out of bounds. Just about a minute and a half gone here in this contest so far, and it's out of bounds off Otter Valley. So we'll have the ball inbounded here by the Otter girls. And on the inbounds, stolen basketball. Let's see, we get a breakaway layup. There's a dish off over to the left corner. Shot put up, that one over the rim. And going to be rebounded by Lucy Howe. So Lucy keeps it at the Otter end of the floor. Right back to Lucy with the ball. Trying to go up for a shot. There's going to be a jump ball call on that one. Cleanly blocked, and that is Danny Sleeman. Danny's listed as a freshman. And she gets a hand on that, just enough so to block that one. It is called a jump ball. Otter Valley this time on the possession. Otters get it inbounds. Nice inbounds play, and ball underneath to Lucy Howe. Lucy puts up a shot. Right side of the basket underneath. Good look at it. Not going to get the 2. Otter Valley shot left side by Shayla Frayne, and rebound by Shayla, and the ball will stay at the Otter Valley end of the floor. Otter girls here, JV girls basketball from Brandon, Vermont. Beautiful Otter Valley High School. There's a nicely read pass and picked off. And it's going to be Mount Anthony that's going to drive down the floor with it. Get a shot off there, top of the circle. Gianna Donofrio putting up that shot. We have a call violation here the other end of the floor. And that will be a turnover, apparently. You're going to have a turnover here from the Otter Valley girls. And it goes right back here to Mount Anthony. Patriots out of Bennington, Vermont. Beautiful school down there in Bennington, Vermont. One of our fine southern cities here in the state of Vermont. There's a whistle underneath, and there will be a foul. And I just heard the official say white, which would be Otter Valley, number 20. So that would be Shayla Frayne. And yes, it is indeed Shayla is going to pick up her first personal foul. So we'll have our first free throws coming up here in this ball game. On the line shooting for the Mount Anthony JVs is Chloe Brown. Chloe's a junior guard, number 4. Mentioned some of the names. We gave you the first 3 for Otter Valley. How about a little bit more? Audrey Carrier, number 10. 11 is Clover Hobbs. She's a freshman. 15 is Riley Wilder. Riley's a sophomore. 20, Shayla Frayne, as we've been mentioning her name a few times. 24 is Isabella Bovey. 31 is Georgia Laporte. And a couple more. We'll get that in just a second here as we show you some more of the action here on the floor. Ball over in that right corner with it is Jasmine Gilmore. I don't know if I mentioned Jasmine's name, but we'll mention it right now. Ball gets knocked loose, top of the circle. It's going to stay with the Otters. There's an open look at it. Lucy Howe puts up a shot. A little bit short on that shot for Lucy. Going to go out of bounds. Going to stay at this end of the floor. Georgia Laporte. I'm looking at 3 things at once here. Okay, 32 is Sydney Rogers, and 33 is Ryan Willie. There's a tie-up and a jump ball, and I believe I have everybody. I hope I do. The head coach is Sam Cormany. So there you go. That's the entire roster for Otter Valley. So we're down to about 4:20 left to go here in this first quarter. Still 2-0 now. 1 basket is what we've had so far here in this game. We'll run down the Mount Anthony Patriot roster here in just a second as we get time to do that. Just getting underway here from Otter Valley Union High School. And you see the varsity girls over there in the corner, the far corner, upper portion of your screen right there. This is the JV contest. So glad to bring you a couple of Otter Valley games. We had a very fun night the other night at the Bob Abrahamson Boys Tournament in Proctor, which really was, for a lot of folks, the official start of the basketball season. Get a whole bunch of games going right around the Christmas holidays. And actually, we were here about a year ago. Just looking at some of the old footage today, and we were here December 13th a year ago. So that was one of our first games in the 2024 season, and here we are a year later, 2025. That's an out of bounds right there. Obviously, out of bounds off the Patriots. Otters will have it back. So we're going to try to get around all the different schools within our viewership here this coming winter. A lot of fun to do this, and grateful for the opportunity to bring you some good local sports, good local basketball action here all winter. Lots of local teams in our viewership. Get some Proctor and Otter Valley and, of course, Rutland High School. We'll have a whole bunch of their basketball and hockey games. And, of course, MSJ, Otter Valley here in Brandon, as we said. And anywhere else we can find ourselves this winter. If you have an idea on something you'd like to see, you can make that suggestion to us at PEGTV, and we'll see if we can't work that out. But right now, 2-0, 3:21 left to go here in the first quarter. There's a jump ball. All right, there is a shot from Mount Anthony. That's our first basket. Took them a little while to get that. That was Gianna Donofrio. Gianna Donofrio getting the first bucket. She's a freshman here on this Mount Anthony team. Otter Valley quickly down the floor trying to respond to that. They get off a shot down low left side of the basket. I believe that was Lucy Howe that took that one, but missed shot rebounded here by the Patriots. They get off another shot quickly. Abigail Teeple underneath. Abigail, another one of the freshmen here on this Patriot roster. And we are going to have a timeout here, and this timeout was taken by Otter Valley's Sam Cormany. Sam is the head coach. That's Sam right there in the middle of that Otter Valley huddle you see with the dark shirt on. And we have the tie ball game here. I was going to show you. I said I'm going to turn to my right and show you the clock. Well, I can't because it is blocked here by the clock, but this one I can show you. So there you go. As you can see, there's the story. 2:42 left to go first quarter. We're tied at 2 apiece. And we'll be looking at that a whole bunch of times out here tonight. Here's what I see with the other one, just so you know. And the scoreboard is right behind that basket, which is pulled up there. So I guess we're not going to be looking at that. But I can give you a quick look at all those beautiful banners hanging on the wall here at Otter Valley Union High School that they affectionately call the House of Noise. And that's where we are tonight. All right, timeout is over with for the Otters. Ball inbounded. Oh, beautiful drive to the basket coming in on that right baseline. Right side, Lucy Howe gets off a good-looking shot right there. Rolled around a whole bunch on that rim and comes off. It's a missed shot. Mount Anthony shot. Danny Sleeman putting up that one. Danny shot off the rim. Battle for that rebound. And I was going to say we get a jump up. No, we're going to have a foul here. That's what we're going to have. So one of your officials, Mr. Dean there, picking up a foul in that. That is going to be on Danny Sleeman, who missed the shot. That's Danny's second shot, so a little frustration there after her missed shot. Trying to chase that one down, picks up a foul. Oh, beautiful, beautiful play right there from Otter Valley. You see him working it around, very good patience. Finally, Jasmine Gilmore, number 12 there, got free underneath. They got the ball right inside to her for an easy shot. Easy two. There's one at the other end of the floor. Couple of shots coming at the Patriot end. And I'm not sure what we got for a violation there. Probably some, maybe a travel. Guess we could go with that. Gianna Donofrio got the rebound. She's working inside the paint with the ball, trying to get a shot off, and then the whistle. Gonna guess she took an extra step in there. The ball goes out of bounds at the other end of the floor. That's the Otter end, so Otter Valley with a turnover. Ball coming back down to the Patriot end. Mount Anthony Patriots out of Division I. Abigail Teeple put up that first shot, then a couple of more tipped up there, as you just saw. Very hard to see who tapped that one in. A whole bunch of girls underneath there, so, but it didn't matter. And the ball does not go in and goes actually out of bounds. So it's going to stay in the Patriot end of the floor. Out off the Otters. Oh, nicely done. Inbounds pass. Gianna Donofrio put up the shot, misses. And another attempt there. I believe that was Danny Sleeman on the second attempt. That one misses out of bounds, and we have 50 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. 4-2 is our score. JV girls basketball at Otter Valley Union High School. A production on PEGTV. That's Clover Hobbs, number 11 for Otter Valley, controlling it. She'll pass off, looking for a little help. And that will be a travel. So Otter Valley girls trying to move it around a little bit. Ryan Willie right there, the last one to touch it, is called for the traveling violation with 24 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Otter Valley drive right to the basket. That lane over on the right side you just saw cleared out very nicely. Danny Sleeman decided to take advantage of that, drove right in there, hit the layup. Danny got fouled. I believe the basket is good. Yes, it is. So they put that up. It ties our game at 4 apiece. And we will have a foul on Lucy Howe. So the Mount Anthony Patriots can take the lead here if they can get a free throw. On the line, they get the 2, and we'll be at the free throw line for one shot with 15 seconds left to go. And that basket is good, so make that a 3-point play for Danny Sleeman. Gives the Patriot girls the lead for the first time in this game with just seconds left to go here in the quarter. Otter girls in a little bit of a hurry getting it down the floor. A pass that was looking down low for the baseline. Goes too high, goes out of bounds. Gives us 9 seconds left to go. All right, the Otter girls down the other end waiting here on defense, and the Patriot girls, just a little confusion on who's going to take it out of bounds. Now they figure that out. And down the floor they go with seconds remaining, 5 seconds showing on the clock. Goes out of bounds with 3 seconds on the clock. So we're going to have an inbound here, and a real quick play here maybe. See if we get a shot off. Nope. There's the buzzer to end our first quarter. At the end of one quarter, it's Mount Anthony 5 and the Otter Valley girls 4. Second quarter coming up. 8 more minutes go up on the board here. Second quarter just about set to go. This action you were watching from Otter Valley Union High School in beautiful Brandon, Vermont on the 16th of December, 2025. And just a few days away from our Christmas holiday, and nice cold night it is outside. Just to give you a little weather report here. A little bit chilly. They say a warm up coming. There's a jump ball. A bunch of snow on the ground, and kind of cold out there tonight, but a good way to spend your evening watching some good local high school basketball. Our local teams all in full force right now. JV girls basketball hosting Mount Anthony out of Bennington. There's a drive to the Patriot basket. They'll get a shot off. There's a foul on the play. That should be a shooting foul. And yes, we do have one of the Mount Anthony girls lining up at the free throw line. That is Danny Sleeman. Danny's been right in the middle, or in the mix of things here real nicely tonight. A good deal here for Bennington. Danny wears the number 21. She is a freshman, listed as a guard on the roster. That foul, by the way, is on, there's the first free throw, which will be a little bit off. Shayla Frayne, number 20. Shayla's going to pick up her second personal foul there for Otter Valley. Still 5-4 here on our Tuesday night production here at Otter Valley Union High School. All right, that's an out of bounds. It's out off the Otters. It'll be inbounded here by the Patriots. That's a 5-second violation. That's one of our fine officials, Eddie Delory, out there doing a great job, as he has for many years, refereeing this basketball game here tonight. Lucy Howe with a nice drive to the basket, not afraid to go right in the middle there, as she had 2 or 3 defenders get right on her. Now we have a tie-up jump ball. And possession, Otter Valley. Otters will inbound. Shayla Frayne the inbound. Lucy Howe with a shot, coming in right side, little 3-foot floater there, not going to go. And rebound to the Patriot girls. And that will be a traveling violation. So extra steps there by Ryan Willie. Ryan, a freshman for the Mount Anthony Union High School Patriots. And that is another foul, or travel, I should say, at the other end of the floor. Clover Hobbs, wearing number 11 for Otter Valley, called for the travel. And Clover gets it right back there. Good hands right there, read that pass. Gets herself positioned in the right place to intercept that pass, and back to Otter Valley on the Patriot turnover. Here's another steal. Let's see if we get a breakaway layup here. Danny Sleeman drive to the basket. Misses the shot, tapped all the way down to the other end of the floor. Let's see if we can keep it in bounds. We do. Good hustle by the Otter girls. And a foul coming. All right, the foul will be on number 0, which would be Zavagor. Zavagor new into the ball game wearing number 0, sophomore guard. Number 4 is Chloe Brown, 5 is Brooke Schneider. Just thought I haven't really read the whole roster for the Patriots here. We'll try and do that as we go along. Genesis Long Thomas wears number 10. Number 11 is Shaylin Holman. Number 15, Vita Sibelia Schultz. We'll get more here in just a second. The ball in play. And a loose ball, jump ball right there on the floor. Good hustle, both teams. Number 20 is Aria Barnes. 21, Danny Sleeman, we've mentioned a few times. 23, Maya Jo Hamilton. 33, Gianna Donofrio. Mentioned her name a few times. And then we'll get the rest of the girls in just a second here. Ball comes over the half-court line. I think we had an out of bounds, it looks like, over there on the baseline. So it'll be inbounded. It's going to stay with the Mount Anthony girls. 5:58 left to go here, first half. I'm thinking we got another foul here, it looks like. And that will be on Clover Hobbs. Will pick up her first personal foul. Non-shooting foul. It'll be inbounded here from the baseline. There's a traveling violation. When I say non-shooting, unless you're shooting and fouled, you will not be shooting until the team gets 5 team fouls per quarter. That's a new rule. Resets itself every quarter. So we have not had a lot of fouls in this game. Number 30 is Elena Westfall. 41, Grace Crandall. Number 40, Abigail Teeple. And number 42 is Emma Gates. And there you go. Wanted to read the entire roster for the Patriots as well. And their head coach is Jason Redden. We have a foul on Otter Valley's Emma Derby. And the Mount Anthony Patriots got a couple of new girls coming into the ball game right now with 5:26 left to go here in the first quarter. Or first half, I should say. This is the second quarter. All right, ball inbounded and freed up over there down low, left side, Gianna Donofrio. Donofrio able to get off a shot under pressure there and drops it in for the 2. That is a 3-point bucket hit right there. Number 21 for Otter Valley is Danny Sleeman going to hit that one. And Danny on a steal and a breakaway right back to the basket. Going to hit another one. So she made 5 quick points. Now we have a whistle, and we will be having a foul coming up here, it looks like. And this is going to put us on the free throw line to shoot a few. Well, a couple of free throws coming for Otter Valley. Shayla Frayne gets the rebound right there, and Shayla gonna hit a bucket right there. So she'll get some points back here for the Otters. They're down 12-9 right now. 3:49 left to go here in this first half. All right, ball out of bounds, and the Patriots are going to inbound it. There's a baseline drive into the basket. Shot put up and no good, but rebound to the Patriots. Now knocked loose. Coming up with it is Ryan Willie. So the Otter girls going to take it away, bring it down the floor here with 3:24 left to go here, first half. Clover Hobbs on the shot attempt. Ball knocked loose there. Right back to Clover. Clover taking it to the hoop, and she'll get the two this time. Stayed right with it. And so Otter Valley will come away with 2 points right there. So we have a timeout taken now by the Patriot girls. So a little bit of a run here real quick here for Otter Valley. They led, they were down. They're about 1 point down right now as we have 12-11. 3:05 left to go. You're looking at the Mount Anthony Patriot girls there at the sideline under head coach Jason Redden. Just had a little chat with Jason there at the start of this. Jason tells me he does a little bit of this TV work down there, and Bennington, they have their own community access center television station down there in Bennington. So Jason obviously doing some coaching as well here on the sideline. Doing a fine job with the JV girls here tonight. All right, across the way, starting to fill in here in the bleachers. So we expect we'll have a pretty good crowd here tonight as we have Otter Valley girls, one of a couple of teams that are here playing locally tonight. Check that schedule out today. I know the Mill River girls got a game coming up as well. We're going to hopefully be down there a few times this winter and see that wonderful program at Mill River. Had a lot of fun watching their boys soccer team this year. That did very well. Pulled off a late upset over West Rutland. I guess I couldn't really call it an upset. It was they were a very highly seeded team. There's a shot underneath. Gianna Donofrio on the bucket right there. I think they were 4 and 5 seeds, somewhere around there if I remember correctly, but a very good soccer season it was for all of our local teams. And football, now we are in the gymnasium for the colder weather. All right, good drive down low underneath left-handed shot. Emma Derby going up. Strong with a shot attempt, and Emma got fouled. She'll be on the line, and she should be shooting two. So we'll show you Emma Derby at the free throw line, and the foul is going to be on Brooke Schneider. Brooke picked up her first personal foul. This is Emma Derby's first shot here, I believe, from the foul line. And she makes good on that one. She'll get one more left-hander, as you can see. And she just gave the Otters 12 points with that bucket right here to bring them back within one if she can hit the second. Got some pretty nice free throw shooting form right there. Puts up the shot, misses. Mount Anthony, quick break down the floor. Danny Sleeman got that shot off underneath for the two. Under heavy pressure, hits the bucket. 16-12. Here's a steal by Mount Anthony. Danny Sleeman once again gets in front of the basket, underneath for a shot. Misses, put back up Emma Gates. Another rebound, ball comes back out on top. And I believe that would be a 3-second violation is my best guess on that foul. Couldn't hear what he said, but pretty much that's usually what you see in a situation like that. No foul on the play. There is a whistle underneath. This will be a foul pretty clearly. And we will have a shooter on the line. That'll be Ryan Willie on the line. Foul is going to be against Patriots' Elena Westfall. Elena picked up her first personal foul right there. Elena, a freshman for Mount Anthony. And a beautiful shot from the foul line for Ryan Willie. Whole bunch of new girls coming in for Otter Valley. We have Audrey Carrier coming into the contest. Sitting down will be Emma Derby, and we'll get one more free throw coming up here for Ryan Willie. Ryan is going to get the second free throw up and off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Oh, wow. Everything just opened up very nicely for Danny Sleeman on that left side layup. Looked like she was in some traffic, and then everybody went the other way, left her alone, and she goes in for the left-handed layup. There's a good open look at it. Sydney Rogers takes that shot right out there in three-point range for Otter Valley. Misses. And a nice transition down the floor. They feed it to Gianna Donofrio, and Donofrio is going to hit that bucket on the left-handed layup. Under a minute left to go here in the first half. This is JV girls basketball. It's the Otter Valley JVs hosting Mount Anthony. Nicely done at the other end of the floor. Mount Anthony having a good late surge here, as you can see. And that shot right there was hit by Brooke Schneider. Doing a beautiful job on that. Drive into the hoop for the two. Makes it 22-13. Biggest lead of the ball game by the Patriots. Otter Valley trying to get a score here. That was a good attempt right there. Good open shot. Good try there by Georgia Laporte. Eight seconds on the clock. And inside it goes. Danny Sleeman going to hit another bucket underneath. Otter Valley girls get it inbounds, but no time to get it down the floor. And that was a good late surge, as I said, by the Mount Anthony JV girls, as they go up by double digits now to go into the halftime locker room. So we have halftime. We're at Otter Valley Union High School, the House of Noise, JV girls basketball. It's halftime. It's the visitors, Mount Anthony Patriots of Bennington, Vermont, 24, Otter Valley 13. Okay, third quarter, ready to go. 8 minutes up on the board. If you're just joining us, this PEGTV production at Otter Valley Union High School. The Otter girls, JV girls you're looking at, are hosting the Mount Anthony Patriots out of Bennington, Vermont. We have 24-13 as we start our third quarter. And right away, Mount Anthony wasting no time doing what they did pretty much the last half of that second quarter, going right to the basket. Emma Gates just hit that bucket for the two. It's 26-13 our score. Mount Anthony lead. And this will be a foul on the play right here. So ball going to stay. It's going to be against Otter Valley. Couple of Otter Valley shots going out of bounds, and they're going to inbound it, and it is going to be a bucket there for the Otter girls. Been a while since they've had one. A shot pushed up from underneath. And we get a quick timeout taken here on the floor. So that's where we stand here at the moment. We'll be ready to go in just a second as we get that timeout, I believe, taken by the Patriots. So they make a quick run, couple of quick buckets. Up on top, 26-15. Otter Valley getting in on the scoring there. There's a whistle and a foul. Otter Valley will collect the foul. Danny Sleeman was the shooter attempting to shoot. So Danny's going to go to the free throw line, and picking up the foul will be Emma Derby. 26-15, once again, our score here. JV girls basketball from Otter Valley Union High School. Danny's had a nice ball game here so far for the Mount Anthony Patriots. It's her first free throw, just a freshman. And that will be an out of bounds, a shot way out there. Georgia Laporte trying for that three-pointer. You saw it bounce high off the rim and hit the top of the backboard. That is an out of bounds, so it goes right back to the Patriots. All right, little trouble keeping it in play here, and we'll try it again here. No, knocked out of bounds again. 6:25 left to go here is where we're at in the third quarter. Good open shot there for Otter Valley's Clover Hobbs. That took that one out right around free throw line area, and comes off the rim as a jump ball battled for, and possession Patriots. Danny Sleeman going with a left-handed shot. Comes off the rim, misses. Patriot rebound. And they will get a shot off. Right side of the basket. Chloe Brown, number 4, hits that bucket. There is a steal, a breakaway layup shot, which will be picking up a foul here. So number 5 for Mount Anthony is Brooke Schneider, and the foul will be, it looks like, on number 3, Lucy Howe. Lucy gets her second foul, so will be on the free throw line to shoot 2. All right, bunch of new girls coming in here. 2 for Mount Anthony and 1 for Otter Valley. Get another free throw coming up here from the foul line. Fouled in the act of shooting was number 5, Brooke Schneider. This is Brooke on the line to shoot 2, or shooting her second one. I think with that whistle or stoppage was somebody might have stepped in that lane too quickly. She did miss the free throw, however, so goes back to the Otters with 5:33 left to go, third quarter. First of 2 games we get for you. There's a jump ball. We'll have the varsity contest as well. Just if you're watching this, we record these individually, so you just go to our PEGTV menu and look it up. It'll be Otter Valley Mount Anthony varsity girls if you want to watch that one as well. Georgia Laporte took the shot, misses. And a battle for the rebound. We have another whistle and a foul. All right, that's Shayla Frayne, number 20, going to get her 4th personal foul here for Otter Valley. So Shayla will probably get a seat here. Yeah, she is taking a seat, so she's replaced in there by head coach Sam Cormany. And the Patriot girls will bring it down the floor now to the front court. Oh, good job on defense. Nice block there by Lucy Howe, blocking that shot. And the Otters come up with it on possession. Top of the circle, there's a foul. I believe they're going to call this on Danny Sleeman. And it is a foul on Danny Sleeman. Her third personal foul with 4:50 left to go here in the third quarter. 30-15 is our score if you're just joining us. Mount Anthony leading. A real good close first quarter. The second half of the second quarter is where most of this lead was built. Just a nice run in the late part of the second quarter by Mount Anthony. And they've held on to that here in this third quarter. I want to thank the folks here at Otter Valley High School for the accommodations here tonight, especially Athletic Director Stephen Keith, who's always been so helpful getting this all set up and helping me out with whatever we might be needing, and just a nice place to come do a basketball game. Beautiful gymnasium, beautiful community here in Brandon, Vermont. So thank you, Stephen, and all the other folks that make things go here at Otter Valley Union High School. Danny Sleeman with a drive to the basket and a shot, misses. Jasmine Gilmore, number 12, doing a good job on the boards there, getting the rebound. All right, ball, at least initially, shot was put up by 0-0 with the 0 on the roster is Zava Gore, and tipped back up. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that might have been Zava that tipped it back up, got her own rebound. Ball does go through for the 2, so that goes up on the clock. 32-15, Mount Anthony leading Otter Valley JV girls. There's a shot attempt, a whistle, and there will be a foul. All right, Emma Derby is going to pick up the foul. That shot attempt was by Vita Sibelia Schultz. So Vita Sibelia Schultz, number 15, on the line here to shoot, and Vita's going to get 2 shots. We have 2:41 left to go here in the third quarter at Otter Valley Union High School. The House of Noise, a little bit quiet here at the moment. Got a bunch of folks here filling in here for 2 games tonight coming up. All right, Vita Sibelia Schultz will hit her second free throw, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. That makes our score 33-15, Mount Anthony Patriots of Bennington in the lead. This is a non-league contest, by the way. Mount Anthony plays Division I. Otter Valley plays in Division II. Vita Sibelia Schultz with that drive and shot. Now a tie up here on the floor just to the left. There we are. All right, just behind the action there is a called traveling violation. The referee just behind the action. That's Ed Delory calling for the travel. Turnover goes back to Otter Valley. Coming under 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. All right, looks like we are going to have an Otter Valley timeout. We'll let you have a look at the Otter Valley sideline under head coach Sam Cormany as we look down here at the floor at Otter Valley Union High School. Varsity contest coming up directly after. This is the first, I believe, the first game of the season. I think Otter Valley might have had one game, so we're just barely getting underway, as we said. As you watch, we're December 16th, just a few days away from Christmas, pretty much where we started a year ago, as I mentioned at the beginning of this. We were here December 13th last year for our Otter Valley girls game. Here we are again, a year later. Great to be back. All right, timeout over with. All right, nicely done. Drive to the basket shot. Abigail Teeple, number 40, just hit that bucket for the Patriots. Makes the score 35-15. Biggest lead of the ball game right here. Here's a good attempt right there. Sydney Rogers for Otter Valley, number 32. Good wide open shot there, right off the rim, no good. All right, couple of shot attempts anyway. Jasmine Gilmore on one of those shots, number 12. Ball goes out of bounds. This is Audrey Carrier that inbounded it. Right back to Gilmore. She's tied up down low. Now to Carrier, takes the shot, and this is going to be a little bit short. 18 seconds left to go here in this quarter, third quarter. .3 seconds on the clock. And just like we thought, inbounded a quick buzzer to end the third quarter. So at the end of three quarters, it is Mount Anthony 35 and Otter Valley JV's 15. Fourth quarter action. Come on. Ball put in play, and we are underway. Fourth quarter. 35-15, 20-point advantage. Mount Anthony Patriots leading the Otter Valley JV girls at Otter Valley Union High School. Got a quick out of bounds right there. It'll be inbounded here by the Patriots, so they'll keep it here this end of the floor. All right, called traveling violation. Ball goes back to Otter Valley. Just 7 minutes left to go here in this contest. 35-15. Mount Anthony Patriots leading. JV girls basketball at Otter Valley Union High School. As you can see by the official signal right there, traveling violation against Otter Valley, back to Mount Anthony. Up underneath the Mount Anthony basket, Brooke Schneider with that steal and shot. Hits it for the two. This will be a foul at the other end of the floor. All right, a whole bunch of girls coming in. We put number 23 up on the board. That would be Maya Jo Hamilton's number. Otter Valley inbounding it. Deep left corner shot. Lucy Howe going to go over the top of the rim on that one. Miss. Emma Gates with the rebound. Zava Gore with a shot. Oh, there will be a foul. A collision in the middle. Drive to the basket. Foul coming. All right, Zava Gore with the foul, wearing the 00. All right, that will be a traveling violation by referee Ed Delory. 37-15 is our score. If you're just joining us on this production, PEGTV at Otter Valley Union High School for JV girls basketball. All right, this time that'll be a Mount Anthony foul. Shaylin Holman will pick up her first personal foul and will be on the line to shoot. Otter Valley's Clover Hobbs is going to shoot. Clover listed as a sophomore here at Otter Valley Union High School will shoot 2. All right, we got 4:05 left to go here in this contest. As we said, just a game or two into the season here, just getting underway. A couple of days, 10 days away from the Christmas holiday. It'll be a long winter of basketball for our local teams. All right, Clover Hobbs stealing that inbounds pass, hustling it down the floor, top of the Otter circle. We'll see if we can get something going here offensively. Been a long time since we had an Otter Valley basket. Otter girls been struggling here to put it in the hoop tonight. Well, it was a good shot, good attempt right there. Drive to the basket by Clover Hobbs. Gets tied up on the rebound after the missed shot. Whole bunch of new girls coming in. Looks like Coach Sam Cormany going to the bench there to substitute pretty much everybody. The last 3.5 minutes left to go here in the contest. So obviously the Patriots girls are going to pick up a win here tonight in just a few minutes, up 37-15. And I'm sure everybody had a little bit of fun out there on the court. There's a drive to the basket. Shot put up under the Patriot basket. Couple of shots. Had a shot initially there by Brooke Schneider. Then Emma Gates tipped it back up. Neither one of those go in. That was a three-point attempt by Georgia Laporte. Lined it up real nice right there. Came off the back of the rim, though. Goes out of bounds here at the sideline. So we'll have an inbound right here just in front of us. Inbounds pass stolen. And breakaway shot by Chloe Brown for the 2. 39-15. Brooke Schneider getting the foul for Mount Anthony. Otters inbound, a very quick shot with Georgia Laporte. Looks like she is the outside shooter right there and put up another good attempt at it. Had an open look. That one goes over the top of the rim, out of bounds, off the Patriots. We go right back to Laporte. Gets another try at it, misses. Tip back up underneath. Second attempt there by Shayla Frayne, misses. Now the ball going out of bounds here at the baseline with 2:24 left to go in the ball game. Otter Valley girls will keep it. Out of bounds again as more and more folks starting to fill in here for the varsity edition coming up directly after. Nice job by the Patriots. They've been working it inside. They have an advantage size-wise inside. – Gianna Donofrio is the shooter that just hit that bucket. Now a whistle here at the other end of the floor. All right, Otter Valley's Shayla Frayne just collected her 5th personal foul, so she'll be sitting down for the remainder. All right, in for the shot, Chloe Brown, number 4 for the Patriots. After the Otter Valley turnover. Bringing us down to about a minute left to go, close to a minute left to go in the contest. All right, that's a 5th team foul, so we will be at the line to shoot. And Brooke Schneider will get the foul and will be on the line to shoot too here. It looks like Clover Hobbs on the line here. Maybe not. Let's see. We'll just wait till she turns. Or Audrey Carrier maybe. I think it's Audrey Carrier. I can't see her number. And it was Audrey Carrier that took the second free throw there. 1:05 left to go in the contest. 43-15 is our score. Mount Anthony Patriot girls, JV girls, leading Otter Valley. All right, head coach Jason Redden, the head coach here for Mount Anthony, will take a timeout here with a final 49 seconds showing on the clock. These are the Otter Valley girls just in front of us, and as you can see, the crowd across the way starting to fill in here very nicely. All right, that I believe is an out of bounds right there at the sideline. Stops our clock with 9 seconds showing. Patriots will inbound here for another play or two, and that'll be it here, as they will be taking away a win here tonight at Otter Valley. Okay, there is the buzzer signaling the end of this contest. And our final score here, once again, 43-15. So congratulations to the Patriot girls. with this JV win here tonight at Otter Valley Union High School. Non-league contest it was. As we said, the Patriots played Division I, Otter Valley a Division II team, as both teams shake hands here at the sideline. And hope you enjoyed this production. Once again, final score: Mount Anthony Patriots of Bennington, Vermont, 43. Otter Valley JV girls, 15 at Otter Valley Union High School. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.